All right, what's going on, YouTube? Today, I'm going to be doing a professional mode on Resident Evil 5 without even upgrading the weaponry. And I'm basically going to acquire every single weapon I could find throughout the run. And I'm not talking about the weapons in the shop. So, without further ado, let us begin.
Captain Deshant here. We secured the underground route to the coordinates.
I should have seen it coming. It didn't take long after the fall of the Umbrella Corporation for their bioweapons to end up in the hands of terrorists. A new era of bioterrorism descended upon vulnerable countries, shifting the balance of power throughout the region. People in the destabilized areas soon feared another incident like Raccoon City was inevitable. As panic spread, governments of the world turned to the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium, which formed the anti-terrorism unit BSAA. Operatives of the BSAA were sent to infiltrate and neutralize bioterrorist hotspots, restoring safety and stability to various regions around the globe.
Welcome to Africa. My name is Sheva Alomar.
Chris Redfield.
Your reputation precedes you, Mr. Redfield. It's an honor.
Just Chris, thanks. So you'll be accompanying me to the destination?
Yes. Tensions are running high ever since the change in government.
I'll bet. Intel says it's a haven for terrorists now.
And I'm not going to be happy to see an American, BSAA or not. That's why I'm your partner. Help put them at ease.
Well, I'm sure you'll do just fine. Partner.
You okay?
Yeah, sorry. It's nothing. Let's go. Casualties continue to mount over the long years I've struggled. More and more, I find myself wondering if it's all worth fighting for. Maybe one day, I'll find out.
Hey, huyo Wingenzi anafanya nini hapa?
You don't have to get touchy. Let's go.
There is one thing I do know. I have a job to do, and I'm gonna see it through.
All right, so now we got those introductions out of the way. Let us go ahead and begin the start. So where we're at is the civilian checkpoint.
This is Kirk. Chris, Sheva, can you read me?
Chris here, coming in loud and clear, Kirk.
Yes, we read you.
There's a black market weapons deal going down in Kijuju. That's where Irving will be. You can watch your back.
Roger that.
Copy. Over and out.
Now this part right here. So we start off in this civilian checkpoint where Kirk Matheson himself explains to us that there's a black markets weapons deal going down to the Kijiji parts of Africa. Alpha Team has already infiltrated the deal coordinates, and both Chris and Sheva are going in as the backup. And so now they having to rendezvous with the butcher himself. The butcher merchant. Get their starting weapon, get their weapons, their gear, and then they get briefed up on the mission. All right. Oh, let me turn on the map.
Good, you're both here. Come. You too. This way. But maybe because of the new government, the people around here are a little on edge. You should do what you came here to do and go home.
Yeah, they really roll out the red carpet for us Americans.
I have your weapons for you here. Check them. Grab your weapons. The operation's already started.
All right, here we go. We got our weapons.
Destination coordinates?
Town square's up ahead. Go through there. Alpha Team's waiting at the deal location.
Good.
What do you know about Ouroboros?
Mostly just rumors. Something about visions of a doomsday project.
Doomsday sounds about right, and apparently it is no rumor.
You're kidding, right?
You must find a man named Irving. He is our only lead. And be careful out there.
So basically the context is that there is a
Remember, we're a
there's a
team.
bioweapon
Whatever happens,
trade that's
stick
happening
together.
in Kijiji,
Don't worry.
and the one responsible for
but
this
I can still hold my own.
is a man who goes by the name Ricardo Irving. So the thing is, we gotta catch up to Alpha Team. Gotta catch up to Alpha Team. Then we have to fight this bioweapon that basically eradicated them. But then we soon discover that the true masterminds behind the Kijiji incident is none other than Exiligione, who is an officer of Tricell, and Umbrella's founder, not Umbrella's founder, but one of Umbrella's associate, Albert Wesker. But I'm not going to talk about the lore of this game. What I'm going to talk about is basically the strategies of how I deal with every type of bioweapons that I came across, and basically how I operate the game mechanics.
Are you okay?
Now that is quite disturbing. First time I seen something like this, I nearly pissed my pants. And I'm talking about like at the age of like 9, maybe 10, because I did not like playing this game when I was so young, but now like decades later, a decade later, I was just used to this.
We should keep moving. We need to get out of here. We need to get to that house. We'll have a better chance of fighting them from there.
So when you first encounter one of those infected locals,
the locals were hostile and we had to use
you basically just run around them to make sure you don't waste any sorts of ammo. Because if you run out empty, the only thing you have is your Swiss Army knife. So the game plan here is to make sure you conserve as much ammo as possible. And although taking no damage this entire run may be a feat for itself, but I'm not necessarily going for a no damage run. What I'm doing here is making sure that I'm able to complete this game without upgrading weapons.
Thanks.
And to tell you the truth, when I get to the final level, dealing with Wesker in the finale, going for like the button prompts, I tried that once. I might showcase it when we get to the end because I'm playing professional. So basically what happened is that the button prompts don't really respond in the remastered version for some reason. So what I'm going to do is damage Wesker's heart directly. But before we even get to that department, this right here is where we witness an execution.
You don't know what you're talking about! You can all go to hell!
Wait a minute. That's the...
Tipo, what? Now to Suia. Hapo ndani. Wawe wote. Wache wawe toleo ya damu ya njia zetu. Wawe!
So now here is where shit starts to get critical on the first run. So see, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna see if I can make a couple of them fall on this side. Yep, that works. That's one down.
I need ammo.
And since we have no ammo, fall back here, use the knife to do as much damage as we can. I set Shove on attack mode because she can actually fight. Now my goal here is to make sure that
I need ammo.
press that ammo so we can actually make sure. See, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you now, your worst enemy are the infected that are holding that are holding a two-handed weapon, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. It sucks, but it's the truth. So, we're gonna try this shit again. Get rid of this, give this to her. We're gonna try a different route this time. Usually I would have the
I need ammo. Thanks.
yeah, this is kind of horrible. The minute I tried a different route, it just did not work. This shit sucks. Died twice in the first fucking level. So here's what I'm gonna do now. Lock the doorway. Set shove on attack mode. Because that agitator is where I really need to focus though. You shut him up, that lessens everything.
I need ammo.
The agitator's here. Thank God for that. Okay.
Kurt, come in. The locals are hostile. The gate is sealed, and we're trapped. We need backup, and we need it right now.
Roger that. Just sit tight. I'm on my way.
Did you hear that, Sheva? Help's on the way.
Got it. I just hope he gets here quick.
Run through here. Yep. After Chris makes the call, we run through all that and then pick up this next weapon here.
I need ammo.
Roger. Use this.
Much appreciated.
And on professional mode, enemies that usually attack you and your partner on veteran instead target only you unless you're separated, because that is where the challenge really comes through. So The handgun does decent damage and rarely even gives you a melee opportunity. The machine gun, on the other hand, it deals less damage, but have more melee opportunity. So what I'm doing here,
We've got to hold out till Kurt gets here. Come on!
should cover back and get Shovel back into cover mode, so that way I can actually have her near me.
Help me out here. Thanks.
Good. Jump in there.
Help me out here. Much appreciated.
Take this.
Thanks for the help.
Excellent.
And when it comes to enemies who are holding one-handed weapons, always have your back turned to where they can actually grab you.
Help! Thanks for the help.
Chris, Sheva, how you holding up? I'll be there shortly. Just hang in there.
And that there signifies there's only 1 minute left. Come around here and break his neck. There we go.
Help! Thanks.
Excellent. Jump in there.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Time's up.
I'm gonna take out the door. Find some cover.
Died twice, but I did get a decent amount of clear time. I've basically got enough. I've also basically killed enough fucking enemies. I'm sorry I cannot speak so well because I have that IED, so that's kind of just out there. Anyways, yeah. See, that right there is now the end of chapter 1-1. So I didn't get the clear time. So this should have been like 8 minutes, maybe 10 minutes to get an S rank. But that's not really my goal anyway. It's just to complete this game without upgrading your weaponry. That is quite literally the challenge. So that's going to be it for chapter 1-1. I'll complete the second part in the next one. Catch you then.